From bizarre bans to peculiar restrictions, these laws will leave you scratching your head. Get ready to explore the world of weird laws that exist around us without our knowledge. Number 1. You can't smile at a woman in Samoa. In the South Pacific island nation of Samoa, smiling at a woman is considered rude, especially if she is married. This custom stems from the Samoan culture's emphasis on respect and modesty. The Samoan people believe that smiling at a woman can be seen as a form of flirting or disrespect towards her husband. As a result, it is customary to avoid smiling at women, particularly married ones, to show reverence and maintain harmony within the community. Non-compliance with this unwritten rule can lead to social disapproval and potential tension between individuals and families. So if you ever visit Samoa, remember to keep a respectful distance and refrain from smiling at women to avoid any cultural faux pas. Number 2. No clapping in Switzerland. In Switzerland, clapping after a meal is not just considered impolite, but is actually illegal. According to Swiss law, making noise by clapping or otherwise disturbing the peace after 10 p.m. is prohibited. This regulation aims to ensure that residents can enjoy some peace and quiet during late hours. The Swiss take their communal peace very seriously, which is why they have implemented such a peculiar law. It may sound like a strange concept to outsiders, but for the Swiss, it is a necessary measure to maintain a peaceful and orderly society. If you plan to visit Switzerland, it would be wise to respect this unique cultural norm and refrain from clapping loudly or engaging in other noisy activities after 10 p.m. Number 3. Don't step on money in Thailand. Stepping on money in Thailand is a serious offense and can land you in jail for up to 6 months. Thai people hold great reverence for their currency, which features the image of the king. By stepping on the banknotes, one is essentially defiling the image of the monarchy. This law is a reflection of the deep respect and loyalty that Thai citizens have for their royal family. The punishment may seem harsh to some, but in Thailand, it is taken very seriously. So if you are in Thailand, be mindful of your actions and never step on money. Number 4. Check under your car for sleeping children in Denmark. Imagine the horror of accidentally running over a sleeping child. To prevent such tragedies, Denmark has implemented a bizarre yet effective law requiring drivers to check under their parked cars for sleeping children before starting the engine. This peculiar law may sound unusual, but it is a necessary measure to protect the safety of children. It is particularly relevant in areas where cars are parked close to schools and playgrounds. Drivers must take the time to look underneath their vehicles, ensuring that no child has snuck in and is at risk of being hit. Although it may cause some inconvenience, this law is crucial to safeguarding the well-being of Denmark's youngest citizens. And if you don't follow this law, you could face hefty fines. Number 5. Don't possess more than 50 kilograms of potatoes in Western Australia. In Western Australia, possessing more than 50 kilograms of potatoes without a license is strictly prohibited by law. This unusual law was put in place to prevent individuals from hoarding large quantities of potatoes, which could potentially disrupt the local market. Authorities believe that restricting the possession of excessive amounts of potatoes is necessary to ensure fair access for everyone. While it may seem like an odd law to enforce, the Western Australian government takes food regulations seriously. They aim to maintain a stable and equitable food supply for the community, and are willing to implement peculiar measures to achieve that goal. So if you are planning to buy a large quantity of potatoes in Western Australia, make sure to obtain the necessary license to avoid any legal trouble. Number 6. No chewing gum in Singapore. In Singapore, chewing gum is banned, and those caught importing or distributing it can face severe penalties. This unusual law was enacted to maintain cleanliness and prevent littering. The government's stance on gum is firm, and they have successfully reduced the amount of gum litter found on streets and public transportation. This ban has been highly effective, and Singapore remains one of the cleanest cities in the world. While it may be inconvenient for some, This law reflects Singapore's commitment to preserving its reputation as a model of cleanliness and order. If you are traveling to Singapore, remember to leave your gum at home to avoid any legal issues. Number 7. No dancing after midnight in Japan. In Japan, dancing after midnight is illegal. This outdated law was enacted to curb public disturbances and maintain order during late hours. It prohibits individuals from engaging in boisterous behavior, including dancing in public places after midnight. While it may seem like a peculiar restriction, it reflects Japan's cultural emphasis on respect for others and maintaining harmony within the community. The law has been in effect for many years and is still enforced in some parts of the country. If you plan to dance the night away in Japan, make sure to do so before midnight to avoid any legal complications. Number 8. Don't name your pig Napoleon in France. In France, it is illegal to name a pig Napoleon regardless of whether it is a pet or a farm animal. This strange law dates back to the days when Napoleon Bonaparte was Emperor of France and people were prohibited from naming their pigs after him out of disrespect. Over the years, this ban has remained in place and naming a pig Napoleon is considered a punishable offense. French authorities take this law very seriously and have even confiscated pigs that have been named against the law. It may seem like an absurd rule, but it is a testament to the French people's deep-rooted traditions and respect for their history. So if you have a pet pig in France, make sure to choose a different name to avoid any legal issues. Number 9. Don't feed the pigeons in Venice. In Venice, Italy, feeding the pigeons is illegal and carries a fine of up to €500, or about $550. This law was implemented to protect the historic buildings and canals of Venice from the droppings of large flocks of pigeons. Pigeons can cause significant damage to the city's fragile ecosystem and pose a threat to public health. The ban on feeding pigeons has been in effect for several years and has proven successful in reducing pigeon numbers in the city. While it may be disappointing for some tourists who enjoy feeding the birds, it is necessary to preserve the beauty and integrity of Venice for future generations. So if you visit Venice, remember to leave the birdseed at home and admire the pigeons from a distance. Number 10. No tattooing on Sunday in Samoa. In Samoa, tattooing on Sundays is illegal. This law is rooted in the strong cultural and religious practices of the Samoan people. Tattooing, known as tattoo in Samoan culture, holds deep significance and is often associated with important events and ceremonies. However, Sundays are considered a sacred day of rest and worship, and tattooing is prohibited to honor religious beliefs and allow for proper observance of the Sabbath. This law reflects the close relationship between tradition and spirituality in Samoan society. The ban on Sunday tattooing ensures that individuals can fully participate in religious activities without any distractions or interruptions. So, if you are in Samoa, respect the local customs and refrain from getting a tattoo on Sunday. These strange laws may seem bizarre and amusing to us, but they are an integral part of the countries and communities where they are practiced. They reflect the unique cultural norms, historical contexts, and societal values that shape these places. Exploring these laws gives us a glimpse into the diversity of human societies and the complexities of the world we live in. It also reminds us to approach cultural differences with sensitivity and respect. When traveling to foreign countries, it is important to be aware of and respectful towards the local laws and customs, even if they differ from our own. By embracing the unknown and understanding the reasoning behind these strange laws, we can foster greater cultural exchange and appreciation. So next time you encounter a peculiar law that you don't agree with, take a moment to consider the cultural and historical factors that may have contributed to its existence. It might just broaden your perspective and deepen your understanding of the world.